Hi everyone. In this video we will check out how to insert a progress bar in Google Sheets. So as you can see, example is shown here how a progress bar may look when inserted in Google Sheets. This is something of a use case that may come up in a lot of day-to-day work wherein we might be asked to create a progress bar, a visual representation within a cell in Google of the progress made in any tasks or any project. So it's very simple. It's not a big deal to take create of. Here I put across an example. Let's say there is a task tracker like this, wherein the names of tasks are there, and again says the completion status is there in percentage. Right? Once we have that status in percentages, all we have to do is create a formula which is based on Sparkline formula in Google and create a progress bar like this. Right? There are two ways one in it. One is where you can have the blank space as white only, or you can get a color, additional color to the blank space, so that it's visually striking to know how much of the progress is left. Let's start it out. The first method first, the progress bar as shown here, right? So it is based on the formula which is when you put equals to here, it says Sparkline. Do you see this formula? Sparkline. Yeah. Sparkline formula is what we are using. In Sparkline formula, there are two components of it. One is the data and another is the attributes on which kind of a Sparkline do you want to create. Right? Let's say example here, if we go into learn more, we'll see that there will be 4 kinds of Sparklines that can be created. For now, let's not get into much details. Keep it simple. Right? So the data point, right? Here our data point will be this thing, which is our B9, B10. Right? B10 is a data point. Then optional. For optional, let's say if you will keep very simple, what if we just copy what they have given as an example here? Let's say I'm Control C, copying it and pasting it here, right? And see if it works. Before that, here see, to understand it, it has 2 components in it. First is the chart type. What kind of a chart type you want to be created inside the cell, right? We want a bar kind of it. There are another is a column kind of it, another is of line kind of it, and another one is of win loss. So win loss, bar, column, and line. Right? We want to have it as a bar chart. So I have selected as a bar. Then another is asking as an attribute of max. What is the max of that chart? Every chart should have a max value wherein it becomes 100% occupied. Right? So for any percentage that you are creating as a progress bar, the max value will be 1. Right? In mathematical form, percentage is like 0 to 1. Right? So it will be 1, which is 100%. Now I'll press enter and see it works. See, it works. Right? It created a progress bar, and now I'll just need to drag it. Right? I'll just drag it and see the progress bar is created. Right? That's simple as it is. Additional to it, we might be thinking, okay, by default it uses the orange color. What if I want to change the color, right? Like the purple color I used here. You can. The formula for that will extend something like this. See, at the end, you have to here put a semicolon, then put it out as color 1. Right? Color 1. When you put it color 1, then close this bracket. Then you have to put another comma and state the color that you want it. Let's say I want it to be green color, right? And I'll put enter. See, it is turned into a green color now. Right? Similarly, if you wanted purple, you could have put it as here as purple. Let me just do so that it matches the example shown here. Right? So it is done into purple color. Right? Now I need to just drag it. Right? Control C. Control V. Right? We are done with that. Now the second portion here, the completes how progress bar is made. But if you want to go to advanced and do something like this, wherein empty spaces are colored, then how you do it, right? So for that you have to add one additional component into it. So which is the another data status, another data column. Let's say for you the maximum is 1. For a progress bar, if 100% is equals 1, right? Then you keep a progress bar of that full stacked line of 1 color, and above that the color of the graph based on the completion status you have as percentage. So what I mean is that behind there will always be a 100% stacked bar line going on, and above that the colored line will keep on coming of the progress that actually is made. So how to do that, right? So for that, in the starting portion of the data part, you add 2 curly brackets. right? First curly bracket, and then let me add second curly bracket here. Inside the curly bracket, you add one more data value, which is the max value. For us, the max value, what it is 1, right? So I add one more max value. At end of the formula, you again put semicolon and define color of that bar. So for us, here it is light gray, right? So color 2 and comma, and here it will be light gray. Right? Let's see if I put enter, what happens. See, it's done. This is how simple it is. Right? So we learn how to do progress bar in both ways. Thanks for watching this video. Have a good day to all. Bye bye.